Hello, Taurus. Welcome. This reading is for Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2020. Welcome. So great to connect with all of you. So much going on in the world. Oh my goodness. United States alone. Whew, just unbelievable. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to try not to talk so much with my hands. So we've got the Four of Swords. I'm going to begin with that. And that is, I feel like this is your focus on activity, with a special emphasis on like something that's printed. I'm getting a lot of Mercury energy here. So something that's printed, like letters, papers, and money. Money matters. This could be a loan. This could be something about, because you've got here the Eight of Pentacles behind you. But it's a lot to do with business and either starting or, starting back a business, renewing it, starting up, maybe out of, dealing with social distance issues, since it's affecting the world anyways. And, but it's circling around money, work. But in the meantime, before I get to the Eight of Pentacles, let's talk about the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is I'm getting a partner. Like some of you might want to involve a partner in your ventures, or I feel like some of you could go out on your own with this, but I feel like some of you might now want to involve a partner, or maybe you've been talking to a friend or somebody that you know that wants to do business with you. I also feel like this could be also an opportunity to start with a business. So this could be a job, or it could, like I said, it could be a business idea and you're growing it. You're discussing it. You're getting it on paper. Perhaps some of you might even be getting a loan. I also feel like this might have something to do with like money that was available for businesses who suffered tremendously with the lockdown and the coronavirus. But to me, it's like getting things started again. It's new. It has a new feeling to me, that it's just getting something started again. And so when I look at what crowns you here, we've got the Four of Wands. This is what I use in this place as the light that shines from the dark. What you can enlighten with, what you can utilize to help your reading, to help whatever your reading discusses. We've got the Four of Wands. So to me, this is the guidance, okay? In a negative way, I feel like some of you could struggle to get things going or to meet an obligation. I also feel like some of you will struggle here in June to rid yourself of the past and the past memories of, and we'll see what else unfolds. I have a feeling that has something to do with this Tower card, but that's what I'm getting. And the enlightenment here is not to quit. Your first response might be to want to quit, to run away, to evade the issue. But I feel your best response is to deal with it. By participating in this, the good, the bad, the ugly. Remember that movie? But anyways, the good, the bad, even the incomprehensible. This is how you're going to find the answers, enabling you to connect to yourself and the problems, and to better understand the work of higher source. This might take a little contemplating on. Now, I feel for some of you who are looking to change careers or looking to even start a new job or even returning to jobs, but I'm getting the message that the success here comes through areas that deal with communications, teaching, lecturing, or public exchanges. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to become a radio broadcaster or a journalist, because I said communications, because communications is such a wide, it has such a wide variety. Even teaching has communications. But something I feel that involves helping others, which also in return helps yourself. And just on the lines of communicating with others, whether it be publicly or it's, you know, you're doing it private. Like some of you would make great coaches, business, life, spiritual. Also, I feel that metaphysics, like maybe astrology or the tarot or the oracle cards, might attract you. But that's what your higher learning, your higher light is there to assist you. Now, before I jump into this card, I want to go through the Eight of Pentacles here. And this has to do with what has recently passed or what is passing for you in June. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's about the ending of conflicts. Whenever I get a card in this position, it's an ending of something and a beginning to something new. And you've gone, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I tried to use my wireless earpieces, but they are not working very well. Anyways, back to the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel that you, I guess the conflict, since I was looking at business and work at the moment, I feel the conflict ends. Like something is ending and you're beginning to put in efforts again with either returning to the job that you had or still have, maybe looking for something new. I just feel like as we reopen that things will get better for a lot of us in regards to getting our jobs back or starting back. Some of us may not return to what we were doing before, and instead we go to, we go find ourselves in another career or another job. I just feel here when I see the Eight of Pentacles that expect a change for the better. So here, let's look at the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is and this is your near future position. So to me, that's like beginnings. And it's also influences that are passing into the situation. Again, you have a lot of partnership energy in your reading, like choosing a partner to do business with, or even choosing a partner in regards to love. I feel at work or your business, even the proposition of starting a new business, I feel like there should be some revisions made. At the same time, I feel like you need to work on your presentation, especially if you're trying to get a loan. It's possible that whatever country you're in, your government might be offering small business loans at low interest rates to start something new, just to try to keep kicking off the economy. Because I've got a lot of paper, a lot of money here. But it also could be somebody investing, or you even investing. But I also feel like or you will be making like revisions and a presentation. Just a presentation doesn't necessarily mean a PowerPoint slide or anything, but I do feel like visuals. I'm getting visuals, especially when I see the Three of Pentacles. I feel like visuals here to increase your earnings or make your returns more lucrative, is my feeling. I could be wrong. I mean, the cards are right here. You could read it, but this is what I'm feeling. Now, I don't want to shake up this video here. My earpiece cord keeps getting tangled. When I look at the Queen of Cups, this is kind of the foundation or the basis of the situation. What the past has given you. And I think there has been a lot of chaos in the past, you know, worrying about where the money's coming in, and just a lot of discordant here in regards to work and home. But this, like I said, this is in the past. It's the foundation that you once had or are still working with. Also, to some of you who've been working from home, perhaps with the Queen of Cups, I feel like maybe you have children and your children were at home, or maybe you had some friends or guests or family members that overstayed or were staying at your place. Either way it goes, I feel like it just was difficult at times to get balanced and really make things work. For all of you who are into real estate or looking to purchase real estate, this is a good time to buy, because the rates are low. But I do feel that also some of you might be thinking of moving. Some of you might even move out of state or out of the country, if possible. But I do feel like there is quite a bit of shifting around for some of you Tauruses. I do feel like that I do feel like you either received or you will receive assistance in solving love. Like if there are any love problems or any love breakdowns. I also feel that, see, your reading, Taurus, right now, there's a lot of business going on here. I mean, there is love, but what I'm seeing mostly in the cards, or this is the way Spirit wants to give it to me actually, is I see that there is a lot of help here. A lot of opportunities to create things new or reinvent, reevaluate, begin again. I'm also getting like someone who can help you market your ideas. Some of you might be into wanting to sell product. I see that to be very successful. It's right next to the Sun card. And, you know, with the Sun, this is focusing on not just the people around you that love you and you love them, but I feel like this is public. You know, like this card next to the Queen of Cups is shining beautiful energies in regards to becoming public. And I feel like it focuses on society. It's also, to me, a strong romantic card. I think this is about you connecting back to self-care also, how your appearance is. You know, a lot of us, we couldn't get manicures, you know, for women, or haircuts for both men and women. And, you know, there's a lot of things that we couldn't do. So this also might be a good month to start feeling groomed, you know, sharpen up your appearance. I also feel like some of you might have thought about getting into something that's non-profit or profit organizations, or you know, charity. Excuse me. I'm also getting, like, when I look at the Four of Wands and the Sun, even the Tower next to it, I'm getting also like opportunities for making decisions regarding spiritual quests. What are you achieving? What are you accomplishing? But when I put these three cards together with the Tower, I'm also looking at a vindication. And to me, I feel like there is a transformation here that can lead to marriage or unions. Maybe some of you have met your twin flame, or there is a sudden communication with your twin flame. Some of you are merging with your twin flame, their soulmate. Even kindred spirits. Separation for some of you meant nothing. You know that we can be separated physically, but it has nothing to do with the soul. It has nothing to do with the spirit. So when I look at the Tower, I'm looking at something unexpected. I feel like some of you will hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a while. This could be a family member, could be a friend. It could also be a past lover. I also feel, like I said, the transformation into twin flames or soulmate. I feel that that's there. Don't bark, boy. Sorry, my dog. Don't bark. You want to be here with my readings, you do not bark. He doesn't listen. But anyways, so I'm getting unexpected, hearing from someone unexpectedly. I'm getting also that some of you might receive some news that you might not be happy with. I feel here, when I look at the Tower, and I combine here, that some of you may feel abandoned. Or you might be in a situation where you're parting your ways with your partner. Both business and love. Some of you might feel a little down or with low energy in the month of June. This could be also a continuation from how you were feeling in May. I feel like too that with the sun next to the tower that some of your family members or friends are worried about you, or you're worried about them. Some of you may have experienced some relatives, friends, or even partners who have come down, for example, with an illness, coronavirus or something else. So it's the other thing I'm getting before I move on here is also this could be about a divorce or some type of court action. So maybe you're concerned about what the outcome will be. Maybe others are concerned about what your outcome will be. Maybe you're worried about someone's outcome. But with the Knight of Cups, to me, okay, let's look at the anxiety of it because of the position it's in. To me, I feel like you feel that maybe you're making the wrong choice in a partner. Even though you feel like it's the right choice at the time. Or maybe you feel you need to stay in something because it's your only option. With the Nine of Wands next to it, one way or another, you need to make a decision about it because there's no way getting around it. And going back to the Tower and the Knight of Cups, I feel that or the message I'm getting here is you want something. And I feel like you want it a lot, or you want it so much you think it will come to pass if you close your eyes to the possibility of being defeated, or you hope for the best. I also feel like some of you want to move. Perhaps you want to get away from this partner, or perhaps you don't want to stay with this family member anymore, or perhaps you don't want to work from home anymore. I mean, it goes on. But this here, this card, the Nine of Wands, it's like one step down from the Ten of Wands. It's building up here. And there's no getting around it. You have to face it. But you've got your Four of Wands as your assistance here. Also, some of you are waiting for, I feel, going back to a family member that's sick, or maybe it's you, or I just feel like you're waiting for some type of prognosis here. What's the prognosis? I feel it's going to be okay. We've got the Magician. I feel it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Okay, Taurus. I want to say thank you and love and blessings.